Most people aren't broke because they earn too little. They're broke because of repeated mistakes nobody talks about. Small financial errors, ignoring budgets, missing deadlines, relying on luck, quietly stack up, keeping people trapped in the same cycle for years. In this video, we're breaking down the most common financial mistakes that keep people poor, why they persist, and how to break free before they cost you even more. Before we get started, if you want to stop letting money run your life, hit subscribe. This is where real financial habits get explained. Not having a budget. Living without a budget is like driving with your eyes closed. You have no idea where your money is going until it's gone. Most people skip budgeting because they think it's complicated or restrictive, but it's actually the opposite. A budget gives you control and freedom. When you track your spending, you'll be shocked to see how much money disappears on things you don't even remember buying. Small purchases add up fast. That daily coffee, those impulse buys at the store, subscription services you forgot about. Without a budget, these expenses bleed your account dry. Start simple. Write down your income. List your fixed expenses like rent and utilities. Then track everything else for a month. You'll quickly see patterns and areas where you're wasting money. A budget isn't about restricting yourself. It's about making intentional choices with your money so you can afford the things that truly matter. Buying things to impress others. One of the biggest wealth killers is trying to look rich. People buy expensive cars they can't afford, designer clothes on credit cards, and the latest phones just to keep up with friends or social media influencers. This is a trap. Real wealth is built quietly. The truly wealthy often drive older cars, wear simple clothes, and live below their means. They understand that building wealth requires sacrifice and patience. When you spend money to impress others, you're working for their approval instead of your future. That luxury purchase might give you a temporary high, but it comes with long-term consequences. Credit card debt, stress, and staying stuck in the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. Ask yourself before every purchase, am I buying this because I need it or because I want others to think I'm successful? The answer will save you thousands. Remember, people who matter don't care what you drive or wear, and people who care about those things don't matter. Invest in assets that grow your wealth, not liabilities that drain it. Not building an emergency fund. Life is unpredictable. Your car breaks down, you lose your job, or a medical emergency hits. Without an emergency fund, these situations become disasters. Most people live one emergency away from financial ruin. They rely on credit cards or loans when unexpected expenses arrive, which only makes things worse. An emergency fund is your financial safety net. It gives you peace of mind and protects you from going into debt when life throws curveballs. Start small. Even $50 a month adds up. Your first goal should be saving $1,000. Then work toward 3 to 6 months of living expenses. This might seem impossible, but it's not. Cut one unnecessary expense and redirect that money to savings. Make it automatic by setting up a transfer from your checking to savings account each payday. You won't miss what you don't see. Carrying credit card debt. Credit cards can be helpful if used responsibly, but carrying a balance turns them into costly debt. With interest rates, often 15 to 25%, paying only the minimum means years of payments, mostly going to interest. To escape debt, stop using your card to make a plan. Either pay off the smallest balance first for quick wins or tackle the highest interest to save more long-term. Once debt-free, use cards wisely. Pay the full balance each month to enjoy rewards without paying interest. Let credit cards work for you, not against you. Not investing for the future. Saving money is important, but it's not enough. Inflation eats away at the value of cash sitting in a regular savings account. To build real wealth, you need to invest. Many people avoid investing because they think it's too risky or complicated, or they believe you need a lot of money to start. None of this is true anymore. Investing has never been more accessible. You can start with small amounts through apps and platforms that make it simple. The key is starting early. Thanks to compound interest, time is your biggest advantage. Even small investments grow significantly over decades. $100 invested monthly from age 25 to 65 can turn into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Wait until 35 to start, and you'll have dramatically less, even if you invest more each month. Don't try to get rich quick or chase hot stock tips. Focus on steady long-term growth through diversified investments like index funds. These spread your money across many companies, reducing risk while capturing market growth. Talk to a financial advisor if you need guidance, but don't let fear keep you from investing. The biggest risk isn't losing money in the market. It's losing decades of potential growth by doing nothing. Living paycheck to paycheck without a plan. Living paycheck to paycheck keeps you stuck and stressed, making wealth impossible. The issue isn't always low income. It's spending that matches or exceeds earnings. Track every dollar for a month to see where money leaks. Cut non-essentials, cook at home, cancel unused subscriptions, choose cheaper options, and find free entertainment. At the same time, increase income. Ask for a raise, pick up extra work, start a side hustle, or learn higher-paying skills. The goal is creating a gap between income and spending. That gap funds an emergency fund and investments, starting your path to financial freedom. Ignoring financial education. Most people never learn about money management in school, so they make expensive mistakes as adults. They don't understand interest rates, investment basics, taxes, or how to build wealth. This ignorance costs them dearly over a lifetime. The good news is financial education is everywhere, and most of it is free. Books, podcasts, YouTube videos, online courses. There's no excuse for staying financially illiterate in the information age. Make learning about money a priority. Spend 30 minutes a week reading or watching content about personal finance. Learn about budgeting, investing, debt management, and building wealth. The more you know, the better decisions you'll make. Understanding compound interest alone can transform your financial life. Knowing how credit scores work can save you thousands on loans. Learning about tax-advantaged accounts can accelerate your wealth building. Financial education isn't just about knowing facts. It's about changing your mindset and relationship with money. When you understand how wealth is built, you stop making the mistakes that keep you poor. You start seeing opportunities instead of obstacles. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to your finances. Not planning for retirement may feel far off, but delaying saving is costly. Every year you wait reduces the power of compound growth. Social Security won't be enough. You need your own savings. Use employer retirement plans like a 401k, especially for free matching contributions, and increase your contribution gradually. No employer plan. Open an IRA for tax benefits. Start now, even small amounts. Time is your most valuable asset. Early action beats larger contributions later, so begin today for a secure future. Getting out of the cycle isn't about earning more. It's about seeing the mistakes you've been repeating and fixing them. Catch them early, change your habits, and wealth starts to follow. If this helped you spot patterns that hold people back, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs a financial reality check.